Hi guys, welcome to another video on Ubuntu May. This video is titled Why I Hope That You See Color, and it's basically addressing the idea of being colorblind, and not like the real kind of colorblind, but like where people say I don't see color, therefore racism doesn't exist, or I am not a racist. There's a lot of talk about how we should live in a world where basically there is no color. There was even this study, I don't know if this scientific research that was trying to show how the average American will look in, I don't know, 50 years, and they would be like, ooh, I don't know where you are, you know, kind of. And I was like, I hope not. And people are like, yeah. And for a moment, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, for a moment I fell for it, and I was like, oh, if that happens, then there'll be no racism, because how can you be racist against people who look like you, right? But then I was like, wait a minute, I don't want a world where we all look alike. I like what I look alike. I want you to notice that I'm black. I even want you to notice what shade of black I am. What I don't want you to do is use those characteristics of mine and say that they make me inferior, or say that I am less than, or say that I'm this and that and that. No, I want you to see what I am. I want you to see that we are different. I want to see that you're different. Then why don't, you know what, let's not wait 50 years then. Let's just all poke our eyes off and then cure racism as we go along. Because what would be the point then, you know, of being different? What would be the point of being born different if we all were just the same? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do I even understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is that the idea that the colors we see are the problem, and that if we stopped seeing color, there would be no problem, is the problem. The problem is that we think there's a problem in seeing color, because those different colors have been associated with different oppressions, or disadvantages, or privileges. That is the real problem. It's kind of like, instead of fixing the problem, we're just gonna paint a solution over it. Don't even want to understand the problem. We just want it to stop right now. Which brings me to the next topic, which is political correctness, you know? Political correctness is kind of an interesting thing, because in a way it makes us think we have advanced, but in reality it just gives legal terms or socially accepted terms on how to address or hide your prejudice and racism, which of course doesn't always seem to work, because people always get leaked out. Their racism always gets leaked out at some point. So I find it interesting, because it's both helpful and detrimental to our progress, because in a way, instead of saying, yo, why are you gonna say the N-word? Why do you want to say the N-word? We want to say you're not allowed to say the N-word because it's not politically correct. I could care less about politically correct, because to be honest, I'm a human before I'm a political thing, right? I want to understand you on a human perspective. Why do you A, think it's bad for you to see and notice and know that I'm black, and African, and a female? Why do you think it's bad for you to notice those things if they're not bad? Why would you rather pretend not to see my difference and just like say, we are all red, yellow, purple in color? No, we're not. We are what we are, and we should celebrate our differences. We should embrace our differences. We should create a world in which our differences add to the beauty of the world and not add to our disadvantages. And I think, again, it's just a way of avoiding the problem, you know? It's just a way of avoiding the problem. The problem isn't that we see color. The problem is that we make seeing color a problem. You understand? That it shouldn't mean that, like, I wonder sometimes people who don't want to see color, if they feel the same way about taste, you know? Like, I don't taste the difference. Like, for me, is it vanilla, is it chocolate? Like, I really don't, I can't tell the difference. Because obviously you're supposed to taste the difference. It's the whole point of life, of eating. I love to eat. And I would be so sad if I woke up one day and I literally couldn't taste any different. Like, my palate was just bland the whole way. That is what that picture of what USA will look like in 50 years actually feels for me. Bland. Even though those people look very exotic because we are all just mixed together. Exotic, another term I need to talk about. But okay, so you see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that we're supposed to have different tastes. We're supposed to see different colors. We're supposed to feel different textures. The problem is we shouldn't make these differences a problem. We should create a world where these differences are appreciated just the way you appreciate the palate in your mouth. You should appreciate the diversity that your eyes see and the culture diversity we have around us, the way people think differently and they live differently. Not just unify them into one big lump and say, there, I fixed the problem. Nobody's different. That makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye. And see color. See color. And be okay with it. Freaking yes. Just see color. Don't pretend to us.